It's Week 7 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. A good one coming up here in the NFC North. So great to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, love this division. Geographic proximity, legacy, physicality. It's all that you love about football, and all the teams in this division really have some positives going for their franchises.
I think this is one of the more intriguing divisions across the entire league, right? On one hand, Mike, you have Detroit, you have Green Bay. They have their long-term answer at quarterback, and when you have that box check, you have a chance at the playoffs every single year. And then the other remaining teams, did Minnesota draft the quarterback of the future? Did Chicago draft their quarterback of the future? If they can answer yes to those questions, the NFC North becomes one of the top and most competitive divisions in all of NFL football.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunity.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick, and that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
First and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Patrick motioning here. On second down, Goff. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds well short of the lines of gain. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones, angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Gilmore there defensively to break it up. Patrick motioning here. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards. On 1st down, it's Goff. And he's in. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Goff going to hurry his guys to the line. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Lions offense going to take over just before the half, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On play action, Goff. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Got it down the field and caught. Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Here's Bates for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's to midfield. To the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Lions have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Rookie Terrion Arnold there on the stop. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Darnold to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. Here's 1st and 10.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Darnold. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get about 5. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Goff. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Howell now to bring it back. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Darnold now to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.